At first, I didn't know if I was gonna like Evil Dead Burn. After the funeral of her husband, this woman has to stay in a house with her in-laws, many of whom aren't really that fond of her. Unfortunately, they also have a connection to the Deadites. And if you've seen any Evil Dead movie, when Deadites are involved, things don't end well. The opening act is slow and choppy. It's full of pretty awkward dialogue. It had humor that did not hit, but once we get to a dinner table scene that's about 25-30 minutes in, that's when things pick up. It's then followed by a brutal sequence set in a car that gave off the vibe of this video. So our lead, Alice, has to survive the night with the Evil Dead universe's version of the Baker family from Resident Evil. There is some top tier cinematography in this movie. The teaser, which basically consists of this single take, does not even scratch the surface. Director Sebastian Vinnicek, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, adds a ton of those Sam Raimi-isms. There are a lot of memorable quick camera movements, and that shot during the bathroom scene, it was just perfection. When you see the movie, you will know what I'm talking about. Did I mention that this movie has a ton of blood and gore? I usually don't mind seeing body parts get chopped off, but at some points Evil Dead Burn actually got me. This one scene involving a character's ear almost had me covering my eyes. It's a huge contrast to another movie I saw a few weeks ago, Jackass Best and Last. While Jackass was hilariously disgusting, Evil Dead is horrifically disgusting. These two would actually make a great double feature. I also gotta bring up how funny this movie is. A lot of the comedic moments come from the standout of this movie, the grandmother. Almost half of her dialogue brought out a ton of laughs at my screening. The movie isn't without its flaws. Like I said, the first act is a chore to get through. CGI is a bit iffy at some points. Not the worst, but not very great either. And I also gotta bring up that the formula of the franchise is kinda starting to get stale. I'm curious about where the next installment, Evil Dead Wrath, is gonna take things. Hope we get something even more bad insane and out of the box, something like Army of Darkness. But despite its flaws, Evil Dead Burn is a solid entry in the franchise.